Hey guys, welcome back to the Lazy Gamers and another edition of Prison Architect. I want to do this overview real quick of where we're at. Today we're going to work on getting the yard done, and I haven't decided, but I think we're going to cut this yard in half and do part of it for the max and the other part for the death row inmates. And this is going to be a little death row facility right up here. Yikes, that's where we'll do the executions at, and they'll have their hallway right up off here. So we're going to do that, and the other thing we're going to do is we're going to do this right now, if I can get my mouse to move over here. So we're going to go ahead and buy this little section here. It costs us another $80,000, and we're going to say, okay, buy that. Maybe. Okay, bought. Take a little second there. So we're only 3.8, almost $3.9 million in the hole with that land purchase, and we're losing about a little bit over $14,000 a day. So we're losing a lot of money because we have 0 prisoners, and our prison is still currently closed. We can only house 568 prisoners right now. We've only have that set out for 30 to be max, but we know we got these down here going to be max, and these are going to be death row. So we'll get that divided out here in just a second, and we'll do that in this episode. First thing I wanted to do is I'm going to get them to build the main structure here, because in the center is where we're going to put the yard, and then on the side of it we'll do some intakes. On the other side we'll do kitchen and canteens. So even though it's all going to be one big area, we're kind of going to make it like a circle type situation. Square, because we don't do circles, but you know. Anyway, and I went ahead and put in one section of fencing. Since we're crossing the road here, we actually need to come in and do another perimeter, because we'll have a walkway. So we'll do from up here, come up and do 1, 2, 3. We'll build another small section right there, just so we know where it's. Actually, I don't know why I did 3. I don't need that many. Let's kill that, because this is just, we just need a 1 space through there. We don't want a big gap in there, and that's just so I know where it's at, where we can do this foundation. We'll do a concrete foundation, and we'll end up making a little spacer. As you can tell, we do 3. So we'll come up, and we'll do 1, 2, 3. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll build right here. We actually want this to be right lined up with that, so we're a little bit down, a little lower here. So let's make sure we do that. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and we are going to make this is going to be a huge. Back, zoom out a little bit, right up to the very last nook. You can do it. Over here, right up to the very last nook, and that is going to be our $341,000 foundation for our minimum security area. I don't know how many we can get in here. We're going to try to do a max. This area let us do a little over 600. I got a feeling, because we'll design out that. We'll do that later. We'll design out the area, and we're going to do our own our own minimum security. They kind of have a small quick build for the basic cell, for a shared cell, and that's what we'll use. But we're going to want to make sure that they've got all the luxuries of home, because we don't like doing all the other amenities. Very big common room and all that stuff. I don't even think I put a common room in over here. I might have. I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. I put a small one, but I haven't really designed that, so we'll have to fix that. So anyway, they're going to build that while we work on other stuff. So while we come over here and work this out. So we'll let them just zoom right along on that, and we'll come over here. We've already got doors on both sides of this, so let's go ahead and get this done by going into materials. And let's put a fence, just put a fence somewhere right down the middle. Close to the middle. Something like that. Usually your death row inmates don't get a full yard, but I think this will be okay. They'll come in here and use that. So, that is the idea. So now let's go ahead and get some objects and build this out. And relatively pretty simple. We're going to run phone booths. Oh, whoa. If my mouse doesn't move on me. phone booths we will run all along the top here so that people can call home. We want to make sure there's plenty in there. So we're going to do plenty of phone booths, and then we're going to do weight benches. Obviously, that is a common thing in there, so we will rotate this and we'll run weight benches right down the side here. Now it's really the only thing they have for the yard, other than just yard time. And we'll run this down. Well, that's probably good enough. And since we're doing that, we're going to do them over on this side. Down so many. They can't go there, obviously. Surprised it even let me try to put them there, even though my mouse just slipped. So we're going to run a bunch of weight benches down on both sides. You know, they do their thing. Pretty easy to design this, I think. Let that go. And then I think I'm just going to put in a couple tables. Actually, let's take that out. Let's do a couple tables like down in this area. Not a bunch, but, you know, we'll do a couple tables down here for them to sit at and hang out at. Be kind of what we're going to do on both sides here, something like this. Something like that. So they can hang out. Which I don't think the game actually does that, but they're there. I'm not too worried about real symmetry there. Some people get a little upset that I don't, but that's what I'm going to do. So then we'll add our, obviously they got benches, they got to have chairs. Now you haven't done all the logistics to everything yet, so we will have to do that at some point. We'll probably do that in another video, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do it in this one. Depends on how quick this one goes, since it is a pretty simple video. Get all them building all this fun stuff here. Hopefully this all records properly, because I did do a test. I wasn't thinking I didn't do a test, so we could be in trouble. Get this all in. Now the one thing I did do, as I said on the last video I was going to do, is I went through and did all the plumbing and got all that stuff going, all the plumbing and all that. We got a problem right over there we'll need to fix. I don't know what's flashing or why. Looks like some electrical. Okay. So that should do that pretty well. And what's this flashing here? Let's zoom in up here and see what's flashing. It's right up here. And let's get off that. What in the world is wrong? I don't know what it needs. Oh, that door servo is back a little bit more, I think, than what it needs to be. Let's dismantle that. Shouldn't be all the way back there, should be up there. So should be putting it in right here. So we'll let them dismantle that, and then we'll just put one back on there the right way, and that's what the issue is there. So now let's get up in here. Let's scroll out and get up to the top side up here. This is where we're going to do the, basically the death room, which I don't know what else to call it. I believe they call it something else here. We got to find it. The execution room. Okay. That's what they call it. So, wait. And it needs an electric chair. Well, that's not indoors. I'm pretty sure it's indoors, guys. Pretty sure that is inside. See, we got a door on it. It's inside. Okay. And then I think that's under objects. Let's find the chair. The chair, the chair, the chair. Here's the chair. Put down here. Where's the electric chair? Aha, the electric chair. That's a pretty big electric chair. Room for the electric chair. Okay. So we'll put that in, and then it'll need some utility hookups. Now, I'm going to try to hook it up to this other generator that's already here. We'll see if that's going to work or not. It may not work. I may have to take these out and redo them, but I'm going to try. We'll see with everything running what it does. I mean, if it blows a break or whatever. All we can do in order to, I mean, that's simple. That's all there is to really testing that. Let's see if we can speed these up. Tell them to do these faster. Let's get that moving. See if they'll do that really quick. Okay, so they're going to do that. So while they're working on that, let's go in here to our deployment. Now let's kind of figure out what we got going on here. We haven't had this all laid out, but maximum security is going to be, see, and we don't got a fence there. I hate when it does that. When they do it, they don't do what I want them to. Irritates, irritates, irritates. Let's get in here. Zoom in. Yeah, it got that fence, but didn't get the other fences in. Huh, surprising. So I want to speed that up a little bit because I need to have that in to lay that out. So let's get back into our deployment and let's go into our maximum security area. And these are all going to be maximum security areas. Now we did mess up here when we did this because these cells are open. So that's going to have to be a shared area. There's really nothing I can do about that. These would be a shared cell. I'm going to call them maps. Yeah. Get all these. Okay. Wow. Okay, and staff only will be these. Those are the tunnels for electrical, so they shouldn't be in there. But, you know, and this area should be staff only. This is another electrical tunnel. Get these staff only areas done up. So I can't really mark these as staff only. Those are shared areas. So yeah, these are shared areas here, so I can't do that. Now they won't bring the food, so the maximum security is going to be here and here for the canteens. And let's see here. Actually, since that's an open area, I don't actually want those to be. That's going to be death row, but not. Why is that changing? See, there's an issue there. So we're gonna have to fix that because we actually want. We'll make those death row and solitary areas, and I can make a back door here for this canteen, so they can go eat and not have to go through there. There we go. We will have to fix this little section right there so we can set that up. So let's jump out of here and jump in here. All it is we didn't put let's go materials. Let's block it off. And we'll put a door in there. That one needs a staff door right in here. And the other one just needs a jail door. Or actually a solitary door. Right there. Oh, and I can't make that. Oh, that's a hallway. I messed up again. That ain't gonna work. Ah, because my light. Ugh. Ugga, bugga. Didn't think about that. So they can't use this. This is a staff only area. Guess I should have made my canteen up here and this here. So how can I fix that? Not easily. I really don't want them coming down through here. Oh, bug on a rug and a blah blah blah. What am I gonna do? It would be so much easier if I could just figure out a way to get them in there. I guess. Well, staff only. You can't run them through the laundry. That would be kind of a bad situation. That can be a shared area. I guess this hallway right here is gonna have, to be shared. I don't really want to do that, but I guess it's gonna have to be. I don't like those cells being shared though. I guess to go, well, see, and that sucks. To go eat, they'll have to be handcuffed and everything else, and I don't like that. So I'm going to have to figure out a hallway. We're going to have to figure that little spot out, because that's not going to work. To have them all locked up and not be able to eat. So we may have to do something with this canteen, bring a hallway, maybe make a small hallway in here with doors or something for them. I don't know. Really don't know how I'm going to do that. I may have to make a small hallway here and split this. That won't work either. Actually, the only thing I think I can do is come up here and cut this off and make a little hallway right up here. So, yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of to do. Is maybe dismantle this. This. And dismantle that. Okay. And then come in with some, let's go demolish a wall. We're going to have to take some wall out here like so. And then we're going to have to come in with some concrete. I shouldn't. No, I don't want to take that one out. I'm going to have to come in and, yeah, I'm going to block that off. Put a staff door in there. So staff can get in here. And then I'm going to have to build some walls. Like right in here. So I'll build a wall right there. This is not what I wanted to do, but it's got to be done. Okay. What's that? So I'll have a little hickey there, a hiccup there. I'm not even going to worry about a door there. I don't think it's going to be necessary. Okay. Let's see here. I'll pull that out. Yeah, then we can go with the wall. Right there. Okay. And that won't be a, we'll have to come into rooms and have to say, no, that's not a room, that's a hallway. And so when they get it all done, yeah. So they get that all done, they'll be able to walk up through here into their canteen. Okay. That was a little off of what I planned on doing, but that's what's getting done, and they're building that, and they're building this. So now let's get back into the development. You always find little stuff like that. I mean, it's just part of it. That's a shared cell. We need to get this all. Once I get that done, we'll relabel that. We need to fix these two areas right up here. Did we tell them to fix that, or they just haven't got to it yet? Okay, they just haven't got to that yet, so we'll fix that shortly. So we've got all that done, and they're building and running and doing their thing. It's going to take them a little time to get that done. So this episode's not very long, but I think you can tell we got everything going. And we got a ton of prisoners that we can get in. So now we should be able to decide. It should show us. We've got a capacity. Here we go. Close. Close. Game locked up for a second. So we got 398 maximum security cells and 170 death row cells. So that's not bad. Now we're shooting for 5,000 inmates. That's going to be a lot. But we still have 0 protective custody, 0 medium security, and 0 supermax. So we still got some stuff to do. Supermax not going to be, I mean, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that. Supermax to me is basically cells like this. And they'll have something off the end to do some time. They won't have very big cells. They won't have very big cells, so I might do a shower in there. We'll do a shower, a bed, just so we don't have to, but they won't have any other amendments. Supermax is where we stick people. Basically, it's like a long-term confinement area. They'll have their own small yard and all that stuff. Kitchens will serve just that. So we will do that as soon as we get done. Okay. So I guess what we got to do here, guys, is let everybody do their job. It's going to take them a little while. So they get this done. Let's check. Oh, yes. Switch it on. Let's test it. Switch on. Well, maybe we don't have utilities to it yet. No, we got utilities to it. But it ain't. Nothing's. This would be the one. I was thinking there was a way to test this thing. Looks like it'll handle it though, so it didn't even act like anything was malfunctioning. So there we go. We will let that be what it is. So everybody's got hot water, everything's good there. And like I said, I'm not opening this prison up until we hit our 5,000 mark. So that is a lot, in my opinion, a lot of prisoners for something like this. It's going to be even more when we start complicated, when we start letting people come in. That's going to be very interesting. So the next time we're going to be over here. Once they get this going, we will start doing our main cells, and we'll have to figure out where we're going to put all the electric and yada yada yada, water and all that good stuff. We'll figure that out as we get going. What's that thing complaining about? Oh, requires an entrance. We never put an entrance on it. Ah, that's funny. So let's go objects. Let's do a staff door. And let's put one in here. That should be about right. That way we got that entrance in. At least there's an entrance into the building. And then we'll do electrical, and we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. Alright guys, that looks like that's going to be the episode for today. We got to let these build out, and like I said, I don't bore you guys with that. I let them do it. So once that's done, in the next episode, we'll come in. Looks like we've kind of pretty well finished up the main prison setup. Now we do still got to come in and do security cameras, make sure everything's connected, all that. That's going to be the utility side. I've showed how we did that in a previous video, how we connect the utility, so I'm going to do that without doing the video. I'll just do that. I'll work on that as I go. And we'll move forward from there. So our next side is going to be our next prison. Our next part of our prison is going to be the minimum security side, where we can join more people in. So we can have, like, what I'm going to do is 4 to a room, and we'll do a shower and all that good stuff to see how that works. I could do a huge dorm in there and just add a whole bunch. I just don't like that, because then you got to do huge showers and all that, and I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer having the showers in the rooms. So it might be a little bit bigger room, what we got going on here. And I'll really have to figure out heat and all that. That'll be an interesting setup. But I want to do it, I don't know, I want to do something a little different, where I think I'm going to have my hallways running this way, and the cells are in between them. So that way it's not so much for it. Let's have to see how that works out. But the water, the temperature really does make a difference. So they're working on that floor. They'll get that done. When they get that done, that foundation, then we'll have to come in and we'll have to figure out where we're going to put in the yard, because like I said, I'm going to do it right in the center. And then I'll figure out the main hallway layout, and we will put cells in between there. So there we go. We will do that, and we'll see what we get to from that point. So if you liked it, please like the video, please subscribe, so we can get these things moving. We got a long ways to go to 5,000, and remember, that is what you make it, so let's make it a good one.